This is a topic that is close to my heart. Woke AI. Oh no. There's trouble in the AI paradise. Okay, that is funny. That is it is so weird because this channel is supposed to be for serious news and not for slop. But serious news ends up being slop because in the United States, in the current Trump cabinet, the term woke has entered the vocabulary of politics. Trump openly says things like Europe has gone woke. Woke AI concerns? What the fuck does that mean? Woke AI concerns. Haze threatens to blacklist Anthropic over woke AI concerns. Yeah, your AI is saying your AI is being too progressive. We might have to cancel contract. Defense Secretary, I love how every single media publication keeps calling him Defense Secretary. Nobody cares for the US change from the Secretary of Defense to the Secretary of War. Nobody calls him the Secretary of War apart from the Trump cabinet. Apart from the Trump administration, nobody calls him the Secretary of War. Everybody just keeps referring to him as Defense Secretary. Pete Hegseth is threatening to blacklist Anthropic from working with the US military over the artificial intelligence company's refusal to loosen its safety standards. Holy shit, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Safety is woke, okay? Safety is woke. This is when Elon Musk says this bullshit that his AI is just set to absolute truth-seeking. Yeah, Grok is just absolute truth-seeking machine. It has absolutely no bias. Oh yes, it has bias. It has very heavy right-leaning bias, to the point that it called itself Mecha Hitler at some point, but that's neither here nor there. Loosen its safety standards. Because of course, the threat came on Tuesday during a meeting between Hegseth and Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei, according to two people with direct knowledge of the meeting who were not authorized to speak publicly. For months, Amodei has insisted that using AI for domestic mass surveillance and AI-controlled weapons are ethical lines the company will not cross, calling such use illegitimate and prone to abuse. According to sources familiar with the Hegseth meeting, Amodei stressed those positions again on Tuesday. Yeah, of course you need robust security, and of course you need robust regulation when it comes to AI. Otherwise, it will just feed you bullshit. Of course, AI has to be monitored closely. Hegseth has said Anthropic needs to allow the US to use its AI in all lawful purposes, which could include AI-directed warfare and surveillance. Pentagon officials said the Defense Department is planning to keep using Anthropic's tools regardless of the company's wishes. What? That's what? According to the officials, if Anthropic does not back down, Hegseth plans to invoke the Defense Production Act, a law from the 1950s usually invoked during national emergencies, to force companies to produce certain products considered critical to national security. This has become such a... I feel like we're looking at a pattern here, that the Trump administration just invokes laws that are supposed to be for emergencies to do whatever it wants. Oh, you don't want to produce this for us? You don't want to agree to loosen regulations? When? Then we're just going to invoke this law that is supposed to be only for emergencies, even if there is no emergency. Such a move would compel Anthropic to allow its tools to be used by the military if they want to or not, according to a senior Pentagon official. The Trump administration's retaliation against Anthropic would also include labeling the company a supply chain risk, a move tantamount to placing Anthropic on a government blacklist, according to the people with knowledge of the meeting. So if companies don't bend the knee to the current Trump administration and its agenda, it will get blacklisted. Got it. And also called woke. Anthropic's hard line on domestic surveillance and AI weapons has been labeled woke AI by Hexef and other Trump administration officials. White House AI czar David Sachs helped draft an executive order last year that targeted tech companies over the claim. Yeah, because anything you don't like is woke. I hate it so much that the culture war bullshit has entered politics on the highest level. Yeah, this is woke. That is woke. Europe has gone woke. AI of the companies that we don't like has gone woke. Whatever we don't like, that's woke. Okay? It's a very sad state of affairs. AI experts say woke. Woke AI is a nebulous and ill-defined term that Trump officials seems to use to describe any and all safety protocols, any all safety protections on powerful AI tools, and they believe that AI chatbots have liberal bias baked into their models. Yeah, no shit that woke is a nebulous term that is used against anything that people don't like. Okay? No shit. Yeah. Competing AI firms such as OpenAI and Google have agreed to allow their AI tools to be used in any lawful scenarios. And as Elon Musk's XAI, which this week was approved for use in classified settings, the Pentagon awarded Anthropic, Google, OpenAI, and XAI contracts, each worth of $200 million last summer. But Anthropic was the first to be cleared for classified use after defense officials considered it the most advanced and secure model for sensitive military applications. The dispute with the White House comes at a time when Anthropic is under heightened scrutiny since the company is planning to go public this year. It is unclear how the friction with the administration will sit with investors. It probably is not going to sit well with them. You're probably going to see risk. He has pointed out that Anthropic's valuation and revenue have only grown since the company took a stand against Trump officials over how AI can be deployed on the battlefield. My main fear is having too small a number of fingers on the button, and this is a real concern, by the way. This is a real concern that, for example, AI will not distinguish enemy from ally, that will just that it will not discriminate and attack anybody on the battlefield, regardless of which side they're on. That is quite the real concern when it comes to using AI on the battlefield. For example, with drones, equipping drones with AI autonomy. What I think the chief concern is that AI will turn on the people releasing the drones supposedly on enemies, such that one or a handful of people could essentially operate a drone army without needing any other humans to cooperate to carry out their orders. Amadei wrote in January essay outlining his concerns. I think we should approach fully autonomous weapons in particular with great caution and not rush into their use without proper safeguards. Are we watching that game Unravel in Real Time? What was the name of that game? Horizon Zero Dawn. I guess we're watching Horizon Zero Dawn unravel in real time, and there will be no backdoor, and AI will just destroy the world, and we're gonna have to, I guess, rebirth humanity once the AI weapons go dormant. Oh my god. Well, that's it. AI without regulations, AI without safety protocols is considered woke. You heard it here. We have to just rush fully autonomous weapons into the battlefield without worry what that will lead to, without any worry of what that could mean.